So basically, I forgot to tell you guys about something about the solenoid valve. So basically, the solenoid valve down here, the transmission solenoid valve, the old one, after you move it, you do have to take the gasket off of the transmission. You know, cause some and especially if it's been sitting there for a long time, it might be stuck on it. Some of it might already come off when you take the try to take the transmission valve out. When you take it out, some of it might still stay on the transmission. So you're gonna need to scrape it off the transmission. So AutoZone have something you can use. It's like a razor, but it's got a handle. It's better to use that with the handle because you have more torque. You'll be able to have something to grab, and instead of grabbing on a razor, you know, going like this, it's better to have a handle like this, and you use the handle to scrape it off. It's very cheap at AutoZone. Maybe about, I don't know how much it is now, but at the time you're watching this video, but it's very cheap, like maybe $2, $3 or something like that, if I remember correctly. So they're very cheap. I don't know how much they're gonna be at the time you watch this video, but they're very cheap. You know, you use that to get the gasket that's at the bottom of the solenoid valve, to get it off the transmission. Because when you put the transmission solenoid valve on the new one, make sure it has a gasket, and it's better to buy one that comes with a gasket. That they put the gasket on for you already, because they might already set it on for you already, put the right products to keep it sticking on, so when you put it on, it's easier for you, right? So you can use something like that. All right, so I've already put the hoses back on top. You see how the hoses are sitting back on top now? And remember, for me to get for you to get to the transmission solenoid valve, to be able to remove the bolt that's in the middle, you gotta take this off. You gotta take the input solenoid, the input solenoid. You gotta take that out first, and I showed you how to do that in the first video, right? And you gotta take this bolt to the right off, that bolt to the left off, and take the connector off. Take that connector off, 8mm connector. This is 8mm. Those three bolts that hold the solenoid valve down are 10mm. One here, one in the middle, and one to the left. Once you get all these things out, you'll be able to take this off, the solenoid valve. And I showed you how to take that off. Also, the solenoid valve, I told you how to take it off in the other previous video, right? All right, so, and then output sensors to your right. You see where it's sitting right here? I just put that one on too. Also, it's sitting to the right, right? So this is the engine bay, and then basically doing this job, you don't need to remove this part, the engine, the coolant expansion tank. You don't need to remove that to be able to take the output speed sensor, to take it out. You don't need to remove this. You don't need to remove this, but you do need like a big 1-inch wrench like this, a 1-inch wrench like this from AutoZone, and then you can stick it down there, and then you use that end, that part, to take the output speed sensor out, and then you use it also to put it back on. But before you can do all that, you gotta take your battery out, and you also gotta take your battery tray out, which is right here. Okay, all right, so that's basically how you do this. Thank you for stopping by the channel.